Welcome. I'll ask that you, there she is on your phone now. There you go. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody and we can do our pledges and you can unmute when you're done. Okay, Top's pledge. There's Lucy. We're just getting ready to do our Top's pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I will take off pounds sensibly. Cop's pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I am to be an example as I keep off pounds sensibly. So how many of you have the new magazine?
Yes, I do.
Believe it or not, I have 4 copies in my house today, and they all come at once. Me, my daughter, my grandson, and I have a second one as a staff. It's like, okay. My grandson shouldn't have gotten one. He's 8 years old. He should not have gotten one, but he got one. So hey, that works. How many of you have gone through this magazine? I saw several things. This I said we're going to work on the healthy living Mediterranean diet. Recipe for is Mediterranean is a way of life. But there's also one that is courageously controlling chaos. It's up to you guys. Which ones do you want to do? Mediterranean diet or chaos? It's all up to you. Because I know in my chapter, we're going to be doing the chaos one on Saturday because I need that one. You know, the Rosie Riveter picture, they've got sort of a picture of a Rosie Riveter type pose character on that. So what you guys want? Rosie, you want chaos or Mediterranean diet?
Well, if you did chaos, that would help you out and you could see what's important to cover with your chapter on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I can do practice we can do that. Okay, courageously controlling chaos, the 3 C's.
What page is that
on? SP2. And Cynthia Mack did this article. And she's going to be with us next week. And she'll be doing something on hydration.
Nice. Oh, good.
It says the materials are sheets of paper, note papers, or pencil. You guys, you can write stuff down if you want, or you can just watch it. Hey, Stella. Okay. You can unmute yourself if you want. We're doing SP2 in the new magazine, the Learn It and Live It. Courageously controlling chaos. The power is within you. The only control we have in this world is how we deal with chaos. And right now there's a lot of chaos in my life. I don't know about you, but having your car totaled, it finally being taken away is chaos.
Man.
So there's lots of chaos going on. And 2020-21 has been full of it. Although many things have been postponed or canceled, our goals don't have to be. Courage, dear heart. Realizing you don't have control over certain experiences or situations can be scary. However, it can be comforting to know that somewhere, someone will be experiencing the same uncertainty as you are. For example, the past year has been unfamiliar to all of us, and that may be comforting. Let's try to work out some of our day-to-day chaos. If you're comfortable doing so, talk about it with us. Talk about something or someone that is causing you concern or a variation of chaos right now. We're not going to write it down. We're going to discuss. Open discussion. But if you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to, because this is being recorded. So I
Okay.
know my chaos is being in an accident. My car I've had for 16 years, finally taken away. It's totaled. And now the chaos of trying to find a car I can afford. That's
That's a lot.
it's hard. And I know many people have gone through this. Last
Yeah.
year we had to replace 2 cars. Now it's my turn. Not by
Mhm.
choice. Not by choice. Anybody else have problems with chaos? I know we all have in the past year.
Mm.
Nobody?
I have a little worry. I
Okay.
had somebody from church in my house without a mask, and
Oh,
he's tested positive. He came over. I had surgery, and he came over with a dinner for me, and he did not wear a mask. And I'm learning today that it's been 14 days and he's tested positive.
oh
So
my.
yeah, so we're just keeping it in prayer.
Yep. Have you had your first shot?
No,
You might want to get tested before you have it.
really. Well,
You've been
I-
exposed. They're gonna
I-
ask you.
but I had surgery, so I did test negative, but it's just unknown. It's just unknown.
Because you were exposed after your test. Yeah,
Mm,
just talk to your doctor. But that is scary. That is
Yeah.
scary. I haven't been exposed, and I've had, so they're saying once you have 14 days past the second shot, you're covered. But it's something new. We don't know.
mm.
Don't know.
So,
But it
so
is scary.
Tammy, did you say that he found out he was positive 14 days after he had been in your house? Did I hear that?
It's been 14 days. I don't know when he found out. He said Friday, but I don't know.
Yeah, they're trying to trace
I'm not
contact.
getting the true story with him, and I had to question her, like, the house was being tested. I'm like, hello. I'm like, is he positive? And she says yes. So I'm like, I'm working on tracking this down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're trying to trace contact for him, which is hard.
But
Hard.
it's a church, and they've got a different view on this whole thing, which makes it hard to even get any information out of them.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Anybody else? Anybody? No one's been exposed. Anybody else been exposed? Thank goodness I haven't. I hope it's all a no. Any other of you?
So it doesn't cost anything to get tested, right? I should, because
I don't know.
I'm getting a vaccine on April 5th, but you say I should get tested prior to.
That's
be
about what,
safe.
13 days away.
Yeah,
Talk to your doctor. That's all
yeah,
I can say is talk to your doctor.
yeah.
See what he thinks you should be.
Because that's a
tested
little
for.
chaos for you.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. It would be freaking me out. Anybody else have any chaos, small or little?
Well, I guess without going into any detail, I'm just going to say family.
Uh-huh. That word tells me everything. It tells me everything. I grew up in a large family. That was chaos.
Mhm.
Yep. It's chaos. When it's more than my husband and I here, it's chaos. It really is. But I totally understand that. Anybody else?
But it's tax time, so we're dealing
Oh
with.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, we sold a business about a year and a half ago, and we're still,
Oh
we're about to get that done, hopefully pretty soon.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember what my dad had to go through. Oh yeah, that was hard.
Mm.
Okay. Once you've identified the source, you can learn how to survive it. The first step towards controlling our chaos is remember we are not alone. How many of you feel better when you reach out to Tops Pal or a friend during the week to see how they're doing? Ruth, you send me a mem every single morning, and I so much appreciate that. It's like,
Aw, you're welcome.
wow. Yes, we're not alone. I mean, I had with my old chapter, I had somebody we would try to beat her, but by 7 o'clock in the morning, she's already texted us once to see how we're doing. It's like, okay, we still cannot beat her. It's like they cross, it's like, but she beats us every single time. And it always seems to be something very, very appropriate. It's just, she just had that gift. And then, but Ruth, but yeah, it's very much appreciated. Don't stop, please don't stop.
Oh, I appreciate this. Believe me, it's very
Yeah,
helpful.
it
Mhm.
is, yeah, I started it because I was losing my way, and it has blossomed in the past year. It'll be almost a year since I started these, and it's been a
Yes.
lifesaver. Been a
It
lifesaver.
has been a lifesaver.
It's, yeah, if
The
we keep stuff in,
communication is so important.
yeah, because I mean, if you hold it in too much, it festers.
Yep.
And then it will explode, and it might not be pretty.
And
So
we're all in the same boat, you know,
Yes, we
the
are.
no meetings, and
Right.
this, a lot of change this year.
Yep, it has. I mean, it's
Right.
been hard. But okay. Do you do it as often as you could? Every day you're given a gift of 1,440 minutes to spend any way you wish. Can you carve out 10 minutes a day to contact a friend, 10 minutes to read something positive, 10 minutes to get some exercise? These days, I'm just so depressed. It's like, I don't want to move. 10 minutes to breathe and relax. You can make a choice to do any of these suggestions because you are in control of them. What is some way you will choose to spend your 10 minutes this week? I'm gonna go back to my exercise videos. I'm like 5 days behind. Anybody? Molly?
I should also do the exercise because I've been slacking off again.
The past 2 weeks, it's been, I can't get into it. I guess I burned myself out again. I keep doing that.
Start with a short one. Start with one that's like no more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And
I
get
need
that
to.
into a routine, and then build your way up. Even if you were doing more than that before, once you go like more than 2 days without doing it,
Mhm.
you've now started a routine of
Starting
not,
over.
you gotta
Right.
like start over again. Yeah.
Well, I'm doing the walk at home. I subscribe to it. They have a month of videos. Monday is normally an hour and 10 minutes. And I'm like, this Monday morning, it's like, forget about it. It's like, no way. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Too much weighing on my mind. So yeah, I need to don't do the stuff they did for the month. Go in their stuff, like do maybe a miracle mile. That's 15 minutes. And eventually work up to the 5. But, and I don't know about you guys, I use my watch when I do those. Her mile is a kilometer. It's 0.7. It does not, I don't know how much, I mean, I'm in the beat. She doesn't count steps. She counts beats per minute of the music. So they're different. So it never comes out. Her 5 miles is a 3K for me. I mean, a 5K for me, 3.1. So it's, but
Are you
but-
saying it's more?
no, just her 5 miles doesn't equate to like 3.1 miles if you're counting steps. She does not count steps. She counts beats per minute for the music.
I was wondering how she did a mile in 15 minutes. I'm like, how fast is she marching?
I can do a mile in 20 minutes, between 17 and 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, when you're doing it indoors and you have a 50-gallon fish tank in your room, you cannot jog like she does. I can do the hit portions, but not as bouncy as she can. Otherwise, I'm going to knock over my fish tank. We don't want to do that. That'd be flooding. Yeah, it doesn't quite do a mile. Anywhere between 0.6 and 0.7. Okay, anything else you wanna do extra or try to do your 10 minutes this next week?
You know, something that I had started doing and then for some reason I have just stopped. And I need to get back to it because it was very helpful for me. I have an app and it's called Breathe,
Oh, that's
Breethe.
wonderful.
I use it when I go to sleep at night. And oh my
Mm,
gosh, there's hypnotherapy and all sorts
wow.
of different parts to it, but they also have meditation. So
Mhm.
what I was doing was just getting comfortable on the couch and starting like a 10-15 minute guided meditation. And if you're paying attention to that, you're not thinking about the
Right.
rest of the chaos going on
You
in
basically, you
your
can
world.
data dump. You can just dump it all.
There you go.
Yeah.
And just
We
pay
had, I have,
attention.
let me see if I can. One of my psychologists told me about this. It's it's called HemiSync. Basically, you're training your brain training. You go to sleep like this one's deep 10 relaxation. You like when you got you listen to it as you when you go to bed. Your brain is still listening to it when you fall asleep. This one is
Mhm,
eat, no eat. Basically,
mhm,
it's trying to um, retrain your brain. It says achieve and maintain a desired weight. Features hemisync sound technologies to balance and focus the brain. It says do not listen to it when you're driving
Mm,
because you will fall
no,
asleep.
mm-mm.
Yep.
Yes, I mean one of my psychologists, it works. Um, I gave one to a wounded warrior at Walter Reed for pain management, and they liked it. But I haven't done it in a while. I need to find a CD player because it is a CD. That's not a DVR or a Blu-ray that will play these so that I can listen to them and when I fall asleep. But yeah, we there's so much stuff we've learned to do and we've made it a habit and then we broke that habit and it's
Mm,
so hard to get back to that habit.
mhm.
We need to train ourselves again. And this past year has been um a time of broken habits. We've gotten lax. It's just our new normal is so hard. It really is.
It's been a broken year and we've
Yes, basically it
fallen
has.
into it. Yep.
Yeah. We've basically fallen off the wagon, as you would say. We've fallen off the wagon. They did It says choose to live your best life regardless of what's going on around you. Here are 6 ways to cultivate inner strength when times get tough. 1, find humor in the little things and share it with others. One I like is there are books that says there's a little book that I found called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff.
Mhm,
Basically, don't take life so seriously. 2, limit the negativity you allow in your life. Um, I see a lot of it. I mean, if I could, I'd get away from Facebook a while, but I have too many tops pages that I'm in charge of and I can't. But before I started all these pages, I would just take a break from the drama of Facebook and social media because that's where all the negativity came from. That's all
Mhm.
it came from. And it's terrible. There's just so much negativity on social media. It's really frustrating. 3, create a dream list of the things you want to accomplish. Basically, do your SMART goals. Don't hesitate to write down everything that comes to mind. Just never, because you just never know where your dream list may make you, make, take you. Make a list and then take one and do a SMART goal to see if you can accomplish it. Or say something you're grateful for every day. There is one, there's one thing, I don't know if it was on topsfan.com or on tops.org, the jar you put something, write something on a slip of paper and put it in a mason jar every day of the year, something you're grateful for. At the end of the year, you read them and you see how much you have to be thankful for that year. I always say I'm going to try it, but it's like some days you can't think of one thing. Have you ever had one of those days you can't think of one thing you're grateful for besides waking up?
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
We did
It really is.
We did a program where it was everyone got like the little jars.
Right.
And every person in the chapter had to think of like an encouraging statement.
Right.
And we had to write it out like 20 times.
Mhm.
So whatever I thought of, I'm writing this down, and then we cut it up. And so each person in the chapter got my uplifting statement and someone else's.
Right.
So they're like, every day you can just go in and pull out one to
Right.
read to lift your moods and lift your spirits.
Sounds good.
That's nice.
Yeah, we finally have a big chapter. We can start doing stuff like that when we have time to plan it. I'm still trying to find people to take some jobs away from me because you can't do, I mean, we're getting large. I can't do it all when we were just 4 people.
Mhm.
That was
How many
easy.
people do you have now? Because
We
you're
now
a
have
fairly new
we
chapter.
started July 18th, 2020. We started with 4 transfers in, but now we're at 12.
Wow.
Only one of them is a brand new tops. All the other have been transfers from other chapters that have yet to open back up. So,
Mm.
but
Oh, good
We're
that they've got a
trying.
place to go.
we're trying. Now, if the weather we cooperate, we can do our walks again. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
5, write down what you hope to accomplish in those 1,440 minutes you are given each day. 6, say the TOPS pledge. The pledge states, I am an intelligent person. So give yourself some credit. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have the ability to make choices that are right for you. Yeah, the pledge speaks to us. I mean, whether it's a COP or a TOPS pledge, it says it all. You're an intelligent person. I will control. You know, they're trying to keep the chaos out of it or help you control the chaos. Any thoughts? This is Cindy's not good. She's great with the virtual retreats. I haven't never gone to an in-person retreat, so but virtual ones she's pretty good.
I've been finding I've been like holding my breath. So I've been practicing just taking a deep breath in and
Right.
just relaxing, like just breathing, just
Yes.
noticing that my breathing is not right, and just
Yep.
take a deep breath in and blow it out and relax. I have been off of social media and listening to music. I like it.
Yeah, I've even been turning off the TV and just reading a book.
That's a
Because
good
even
idea.
just the TV can get to you.
Yeah, I don't
Sometimes you
have a
just need
TV.
quiet.
I don't have a TV in my bedroom, and it was the best thing I've ever done for myself.
Yeah, they say you shouldn't have one in the bedroom. We have one in every single bedroom. But yeah, they say it's, bed is for sleeping.
Yeah,
That's it.
and I try not to go to bed. I try not to go upstairs in my bed until I am ready to
Mhm.
go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes even too much sleep. I mean, I find if I get too much sleep, I'm useless for the day.
Mm.
Though these days I just want to sleep. Trying to not think about all I have to do.
I actually did some indoor gardening today. I planted cucumbers. I think I'm crazy.
Well, I'm cutting back. We've decided to take my front garden, which I've had all my fruits and vegetables, all my vegetables planted for the past couple of years. Gonna hand it over to my daughter's cub pack. And they're gonna do a conservation project. So it's one garden I don't have to take care of.
Nice.
They'll set up the rain barrel and everything, and it'll be such a relaxing chore. All I gotta do is water it. But there,
The rain barrel is
Something
a good
will-
idea.
yeah, my father-in-law doesn't use it anymore, so he gave it to me. It's like, this is good. I'll tell you, one storm can fill that thing up.
Mm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I
But,
was
uh,
out there looking at I planted mums in the fall
Mhm.
last year, and everything looks dried out and dead, but they're not. If you really look like in the surface of the ground, there's new growth coming up. So I'm going out there tomorrow and cut some of this dead stuff off.
I've
So
noticed that
that-
every walk I've been on for the past couple weeks, even though it's been cold, there's some more and more green. Once all
Yeah,
the snow was gone, more and more green. I love it.
yep.
A new rebirth.
I actually sat in my bathing suit last Saturday on the deck. I was like, it was
I didn't
that
get that
nice
good
out. It
weather.
was that nice out.
Really?
It
I haven't
was
been. I haven't worn a
beautiful.
bathing suit in years, maybe a decade.
I could
Oh.
actually get into my bathing suit.
Awesome. Hey, that is a great non-scale victory. Any non-scale victories this week? No? Who? Nobody? Did you do something that you've been putting off? Did your clothes looser? Were you able to get into your short sleeve outfits because it's warmer? That's a victory in itself, warmer weather. Looks like you,
The capris, pulling out the capris and the shorts. Yes.
oh yeah. And we're actually wearing the shorts. A couple years ago, I would not put shorts on.
Yeah.
Mm. No way. But anybody?
Couple of years ago, I couldn't wear pants, never mind shorts.
Yeah, I remember a couple of years I was just in like
Dress.
tent dresses
Yeah.
because it was the most comfortable. About 5 years ago.
Mm.
Anybody? Any thoughts? Anybody? Come on. You guys are not talkative today. Any thoughts, Lucy?
I'm half asleep.
Oh,
My
I had,
husband,
Mm.
I told him he's in the other room. I says, I got a meeting to go to.
I had to wake up my daughter so she could do her own 7 o'clock meeting.
Oh
She
my
fell
goodness.
asleep.
I told my daughter I had a Zoom and she wrote back, Zoom, like a question mark. Like, I think she thought I wanted to Zoom with her. She doesn't Zoom.
Ah, yeah, it's good. I mean, that's one of the good things I found that came from this pandemic.
Mhm.
We're reaching out more on not so much social media, but virtual meetings. We're going outside our comfort zone because there's a lot of people. I'm sure I never Zoomed until I started all this. I never
No,
Zoomed.
I
did
never
Skype
mind.
once in a while,
Never
but I mean, I
mind
got out of my
Zoom.
comfort
I
zone.
didn't use the computer. I didn't want a mobile phone.
Right.
I fought having a mobile phone for so many years, and now I wouldn't be without it.
Mm-hmm. We don't even have house phones anymore.
No.
Don't think any of my family has house phones anymore. Everybody has their own cell phone. Even my mother. Though she did no, she got rid of her house phone. But yeah, we've gone out of our comfort zone and reached out. I mean, we've got Canada, we've got Wyoming, Maine, Stella, Ohio.
Yeah.
Guys, I got it. Ruth, you are Maine. Terry Ann, you are New York. Lucy, where are you
Woo!
from?
Make
Indiana.
connections.
Indiana. Hey, we're all in different states. Well, except for the two of you. And it's like the very first Zoom, Molly, I think you were one of the very first ones that were not from the United States. And I think you were when I first started, you were there. And it was awesome.
Thank you, Joanne, for putting this together.
Yes, thank
Seriously.
you.
It's fun. I'll tell you, sometimes it's like, okay, who's doing the program next week? Queen. But yeah, Cindy Mack's doing it next week. So who wants to do a program the first week in April? Which would
I'll
be,
do something. Are you
Okay.
serious? I will
yeah,
do
you
something.
guys, yeah. Yeah, do a program for the first Wednesday in April. Cause
Okay.
because next week is the last Wednesday of March. So you'll be the week after that. That'd be awesome. Yay! A little bit more responsibility taken off. It's like that works. That works.
Mm.
Maybe by now, then I'll have a car. Maybe. I got to the 5th. But yeah, it's like, anybody have anything to share or any questions? I know my ARD is now virtual. Did anyone have any area recognitions or state recognitions in person?
I just received a letter and it sounds like ours will be in person in June.
Nice.
Ours is on
Yes.
Zoom, right, Tammy?
What?
I think ours is on Zoom, right, Tammy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, ours is gonna be on Zoom also. But we are going to have an awards dinner in person on one day, but only the award winners will be there, not everybody. Everybody else will be on Zoom.
Mhm.
But,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I don't know, but it's gonna be at a big fire hall, so lots of space.
I'm not sure about Indiana, but I'm going to Tennessee,
Yeah,
April 28th to their
That's
SR.
exciting, Lucy.
nice. Where in Tennessee?
It's at Pigeon Forge,
Nice.
you know, so,
You'll see Rhonda. I think I'm sure Rhonda will be there. She's
yeah.
she's in she's got the Clarksville area. She's in Clarksville. It's like,
My
yeah,
girl in Texas that I look forward to seeing every year, is gonna fly in too, so.
nice, very nice. Molly, are you guys have any awards in person?
No, virtual.
Yeah. I mean, we're our tops population in our state seems to be more in the high risk category. So
Yeah.
we're not taking any risks. I
Mm.
mean, not all I mean, like I said, I've got 7 or 8 out of 25 chapters that are meeting in person as of right now. I'll have 1 or 2 more that will start back in April, but that's it. Out of 25 chapters, they're not
So in
meeting.
June, we're having an in-person workshop and
Nice.
yeah.
I need to get some, well, my coordinator will do some, probably all in Zoom, but
Because I had to
It'll be
change
done.
where they're doing that, but it'll be in a gym and they can space out, they can space people out.
I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I feel that if we do this training on Zoom, one, doesn't cost anything. Cause I mean, I pay $14 a month and I have unlimited meetings. We don't have to have a luncheon. You don't have to run a lot of Xerox copies because to give everybody a copy, you email them the copy. And more people can go. I mean, I have 7 counties, and if I went to do a central location, not everybody would become because it'd be too far away.
Mhm.
So it's like, I mean, we've got the entire north and south central Pennsylvania between me and my coordinator. There's no way we could get everybody in one training. We'd have to, but virtual to me, we reach more people.
So Ruth, where are you located?
I'm in Sanford.
Oh, you're in Sanford. Oh, so
Yeah.
How far apart are
you
you
know we're
guys?
having Fall Rally in Bangor.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a hike.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
Oh, I didn't even think about fall rally. I was just thinking about ARD, which is in May. Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's
I have a
like
feeling fall rally would be in person.
it's like 3
Yeah.
hours away for us.
Yeah, our
Mm.
fall rallies are usually in September, October. End of summer. Hey, but
So
yeah.
I had my first meeting with my new chapter and it
Okay,
went.
how'd it go?
We didn't meet, but we weighed in one member's garage and it went well.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had a good
Where-
weigh in and met
Hey,
everyone and remembered everyone's name and
yes.
Where are you going?
Hmm?
Where's your new chapter?
Hollis.
Hollis? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday night, which I thought that it would free up some time, but as long as my daughter will stay away from me on the phone, I can do the Zoom on
Yeah.
Wednesday evenings.
Yeah, yeah. Best laid plans. Even if it's on the
Yeah.
schedule, it gets preempted many times.
It does.
Have you ever guys? I mean, I have my schedule on my phone and everything is like, and then something happens like the day before, and everything is
It's
like,
just
okay, I gotta
crazy.
rearrange my whole schedule.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anybody else have anything? Otherwise, we can. Do I have the thing to stop with?
Just talking.
The closing. Anybody have any more thoughts or questions or anything? So next week it is Cindy Mack. She's doing about a 20-minute program on hydration. And then Terry Ann will be doing the first Wednesday of April, which would be, I think would be the 7th. The 7th, because
Yeah.
the first is on Thursday. Yeah, on the 7th. And
So
then
I just want to say what a blessing it is that you have these Zooms and we can actually see people from different states and
Yep.
and see your beautiful faces and your smiles.
mhm. Mhm.
These
Yeah, and-
masks,
Hey, and who knows if we
so
have
different.
pajamas on the other end or not? Oh, yeah, you don't even have to wash up, comb your hair. That, whatever the Zoom, the cameras will just take us
Yes,
as we
but
are.
Joanne, you're recording this meeting.
I know. Oh, that's true.
Maybe
That's true.
better for your meetings than maybe other Zoom meetings which are not being recorded.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have so many people that can't make this meeting. Like Cindy Mack can do this meeting next week because she's in Arizona and they do not change time. So she's now 2 hours behind us instead of 1.
Isn't she
So-
from Canada though?
Didn't she? I know she.
Where did
I
she
thought
move?
she does-
Saskatchewan.
so
She
she
lives in
doesn't change.
Saskatchewan,
Right, okay. So they don't change time zones either?
no, Saskatchewan does not.
And Arizona is the only state that doesn't. I was figuring, okay. She doesn't have an accent. I guess we have an accent to her, but yeah, so she's 2 hours because her Wednesdays is her meeting time. So now she's 2 hours behind us. Yeah.
Where did you say she's from?
Saskatchewan,
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Oh, okay.
or she was, I assume she still lives in Saskatchewan.
I just
she
remember
told me-
Canada from the retreat that she did.
Ah,
Me and the person I went with, we would always go. We were like supposed to be on time. Our clocks were time. Our clocks said we were time. She was always starting like 5 minutes early, so we just said she was on Canada time. Every session,
oh,
I think it was only the last session that we actually arrived, before she started.
ah.
I gotta go, guys. You guys have a
Okay.
good week.
Okay, see you.
Good night.
See you on Monday.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, we'll do the never quit pledge. Today I promise I will not quit. I pledge that no matter how many ups and downs I pass through, I will continue on my journey. I pledge to make a new start today and forgive myself for my past and to stop being so critical of myself. I pledge to take control of myself, to stop making excuses, stop the chaos, and stop blaming other people or situations. I pledge to treat myself as I would my best friend because that is who I am. I pledge to stay in the race and to be a winner. And hopefully I did a new goal sheet, but I was 0.6 above my new goal number. And I have to be at or below for them to accept my change of goal. So I've got 2 more weeks. It's like, not a good time to have emotional stuff going on because you're eating. So, but otherwise you guys have a great day and I will see you next week.
All righty.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Good night, everybody.